For those that have missed it, King Charles has unveiled a brand new portrait of himself that reveals a mirrored image. This image taking on the look of a goat headed figure, if you will, and very interesting. Reminds me of my Last Supper video from years ago, but there you have it. Make sure to check out my other channel.
All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Coming at you with a quick lesson, Lord, we're going to edify to the open elect. And open up, give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach well, peace and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing his work in truth and in sincerity, teaching the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and prophesying against Mount Seir. I'm the brother Abal Gabar from the Camp Company of Prophets here in Tampa, Florida. Coming at you with a lesson, all right? This new image came out, all right? This portrait that King Charles had made, okay? And when you mirror it, what you see in the middle is the demonic Baphomet, okay? So the title of the lesson is King Charles Painting Reveals Baphomet, hashtag Esau, hashtag Edom, okay? So Esau is being revealed, man, all right? This is the wicked, all right? And this represents, when you see it in the spirit, all the bloodshed that the Edomites have acquired at their hands, okay? Primarily the bloodshed of the Israelites, all right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And they have to pay for all this blood, okay, that they have shed. The Lord did not forget what they have done, right? That's what the whole book of Obadiah is about, all right? The Lord did not forget about the bloodshed of the so-called white man, which are the biblical Edomites, what they have done to the children of Israel, man. All right. So, like I said, I'm not going to make this lesson too long. Let me share my screen real quick because I got the Baphomet pulled up. All right. Which this is what you saw in the middle, which when you go into the Baphomet, all right, the official insignia of the Church of Satan, also used to symbolize Satanism. Okay. And we know that, the spiritual demon Satan, his children are the Edomites. Okay. Esau is nothing but the children of Satan. Okay. They are Satanists. All right. That's why when you see in the picture, in the portrait, what you see in the middle, let me pull up that picture again real quick. First of all, look at the Baphomet, all right, which is the goat head, and it's let me see real quick. I want to look something up. Yes, that's the word, androgynous. Okay, which this is represents androgynous. All right, because it has masculine and feminine characters. It's the Baphomet head, the goat head, but it has breast, and then it has the rod in the middle. Okay. And this is the symbol of Satanism. Okay, now let me pull the image back up. King Charles. Shalom to brothers and sisters tuning in. All right, and this is the mirrored image of King Charles' portrait. Notice how it's all red. Right, we know Esau came out red. Okay, the red man. Okay, and even when you go into the word Edom, which we'll grab that real quick, but you see in the middle, you see the Baphomet head. Okay, so this man of sin is being revealed. So let me go ahead and get to a scripture before I get too ahead of myself. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, which you have a lot of deceivers in the world. And these right here, these individuals, the Edomites, they are the devil. When you go into the word devil, it just means deceiver. Okay, Esau is the master deceiver. He is the devil the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man, woman, and child, starting with their top wicked elite King Charles, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, so on and so forth, the wicked elite, they are Edomites. Okay, and they are the devil the Bible speaks of, which just means deceiver. All right. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And we're living in a time now where truth is springing forth. Okay, the truth that had been so long without fruit is now being declared by way of the prophets. And the truth of the matter is that the Edomites, the so-called white man, woman, and child, they are the devil the Bible speaks of. Okay, and they're all Satanist. Okay, they all go back to Esau, Edom, which is the son of perdition. Now, I want to go to the blue letter for that. Let me grab the blue letter because I want to get the blue letter for perdition, for edification. So 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. All right, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let me share my screen for edification. All right, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, except because of falling away first. Perdition. Okay, the son of perdition is being revealed, which this is the word in the Greek.
Strong's G 684. Apoleia. Apoleia.
It says destroying, utter destruction. Okay, and we know that Esau, his blessing was the sword. Okay, when you actually go to Revelation, let me grab this real quick. Go to the red horse, which is Revelation 6. Let me pull it up real quick. Revelation 6 and 4. All right, the red horse, which represents Esau, Edom. All right, Revelation 6 and 4 says, and there went out another horse that was red. Okay, and this red horse represents Esau, Edom. Okay, when Esau was born, he came out red. All right, and that's why he's also labeled as the son of perdition, the son of destruction. Okay, Esau was created to bring death and destruction upon this earth, which he's doing, and he's been doing for the longest time. All right. It says, and power was given to him, and who gave him this power was Yahushua. Okay. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And what was Esau's blessing? The sword. Okay, let's go to that real quick. Genesis 27 and 40. Okay, and what is Esau doing with that sword? He is taking peace from the earth. And right now, these devils are being exposed for being Esau, okay, being the devil. Okay, the son of perdition is being exposed. So this is Genesis 27 and verse, I'll start at 38, okay, when, just to touch on the context, Isaac had already blessed Jacob with the kingdom of heaven, because, Jacob, he put the goat's hair on him, he finessed Esau, okay, which really Esau stole his birthright for some raw pottage when you go into the history or when you go into the account. But we're just going to jump right to the point. Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. All right. And Esau is the progenitor of the Edomites, okay, which the Edomites today are the so-called white man, woman, and child. So Esau is crying unto his father Isaac, crying for a blessing, okay, because he had just got finessed out of the kingdom of heaven, okay, the blessing that came from Abraham to Isaac And Isaac blessed Jacob with the fatness of the earth and the kingdom of heaven and the rulership and dominion. All right. And Esau got a similar blessing, but his blessing was only temporary, and he would have to get it by way of the sword, by destruction and death and bringing bloodshed. Okay. It says in Isaac, and if you can receive it, when you go to Matthew, the 1st chapter, Isaac is Yahushai in the regeneration. Okay. So who blessed Esau with the sword is Isaac. And if you can receive it, Isaac is Yahushai in the reincarnation. Okay. And it says, and Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live. All right, by thy sword shalt thou live. And actually, I think when you go into the picture, let me pull that back up. Bear with me 1 second. Let me pull this back up. He has a sword in his hand. Okay.
Unveiled a brand new portrait.
There you go. He got a sword in his hand. Okay. And by the sword thou shalt live. Okay, so these are the Edomites, man. Okay, this is the devil the Bible speaks of. And we know that the scriptures say, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world. It's another sign that we're living in the end times, because the Edomites are in power. They're in rulership, which this is all fulfilling prophecy. Okay, now when you go back to Genesis 27 and 40, it says, and by thy sword thou shalt live. So how was Esau going to get the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven? By the sword. Okay, and it says, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right, because at one time during the Dark Ages, Jake ruled over there in Europe. Okay, but then during the Renaissance, the rebirth, Esau came back into power. Okay, which is all Bible prophecy. Okay, but Esau was going to live by the sword. By the sword, he was going to live. All right. So let me go back to Revelation 6. In verse 4, it says, and there went out another horse that was red. This red horse represents Esau, Edom. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. What is this devil doing? He's taking peace from the earth. It says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Okay, so there's given unto Esau a great sword. Right, so this devil is being exposed, man. Right, this represents all the bloodshed of the children of Israel. Right, and it's not a coincidence that there's a Baphomet head right in the middle of it. Right. Let me grab a few more scriptures. Not going to make this too long. Well, I want to go to this actually. Let me pull this up. All right. This is Genesis 25 and 29. And Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. So this was before Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau. And we know that the blessing went from Abraham to Isaac and then to Jacob for the kingdom of heaven. Okay. And this was before that happened. All right. And, Esau was hungry. Jacob was cooking some pottage. Right. And Esau was like, yo, feed me. I'm hungry. Right. It says, therefore was his name called Edom. Now, when you go into this word Edom, bear with me. Gotta put some new batteries in this thing. When you go into the word Edom, it means red. Here it is. Okay. Edom. This is the word.
Strong's H123. Edom.
Which means red. And when Esau was born, he came out red. Okay, that marker Cain. The Edomites, the progenitor of the Edomites, descendants of Esau, okay, which is the so-called white man, woman, and child. Right? It says, and Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am to the point of to die. What profit shall this birthright be to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Okay, so that's what happened. Okay, because Esau was the firstborn and he had the birthright, but it was prophecy that Jacob would be the one that gets the kingdom of heaven, would get the blessing. Okay, but Jacob, when you go into that word supplant, Jacob to supplant. Let me see if it pulls it up. Jacob, Yaquab, heel holder or supplanter. So he supplanted or finesse. That's another word. Finessed Esau out of that birthright. And Esau, he sold his birthright. Okay, and then he was crying unto Isaac, why didn't you bless me, Father? Because it was prophecy you weren't going to get the blessing. All right. So let me go ahead and grab this. It says, and Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. All right. And these Edomites, they know that their kingdom is coming to an end. Okay. And our kingdom, Jacob, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting with the elect, our birthright, our blessing is the kingdom of heaven. We're going to rule after these devils are taken out of power, man. Right. So let me go to I just got one more scripture. Like I said, I'm not going to make this too long. I'm sure brothers are going to touch on this. Let's go to Ezekiel 35. All right, Ezekiel 35 and verse. I'll start at 1. It says, prophecy against Mount Seir, okay, which we know Mount Seir is where the Edomites dwelt. The modern day Mount Seir is America, okay? It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And that's why we're prophesying the destruction of Mystery Babylon the Great, also known as America. Okay, we're telling people and telling the whole world that this place is going to go out by thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, it says, and say unto it, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, behold, O Mount Seir, America, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Right, and Mount Seir, this is where the Edomites dwell today, known as America. Okay, these proud to be Americans. All right, which they stole this land from the Native Americans. They raped, robbed, and pillaged. And they think they're going to get away with all the destruction and death, the blood that's on their hands. All right, it says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and perpetual means everlasting, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. And that's what Esau did. Okay, he was slain with that sword. Okay, you go into Christopher Columbus, when he came over here and he was slaughtering the Native Americans and the Taino Indians, the transatlantic slave trade. Okay, this is that perpetual hatred. Even now, they're gunning Jakes down. All right. It says, therefore, as I livest, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood. Let me pull the picture back up. All right, bear with me. Pull this bad boy back up. All right, and look, red blood. Okay. It says, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Okay, so, and you know, these Edomites, they love shedding blood, and ultimately what's going to happen is blood is going to pursue them. Okay, what they have done is going to come back on their head. Okay, so yeah, you know, I just thought that was you know, spiritual. This painting of King Charles, when you mirror it, you see the Baphomet head in the middle, which these are, you know, Satanists. Okay, these are the children of Satan, man. These are the devil the Bible speaks of, and they're being exposed, man. All right, so yeah, just a quick lesson. Lord willing, was edifying to the hopeful elect. Esau, Edom is being exposed, the son of perdition, the son of destruction. His blessing was the sword. He's the red man. All right, and he's being exposed. All right, so with that, call Lord Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Till next time I say Shalom.